Hello everybody, our character trait for the month is gratitude. And I have several books to share with you that all support the theme of gratitude. We'll begin with Thank You, Mr. Falker. Once upon a time, author and illustrator Patricia Polacco was a little girl named Tricia who was starting school. Tricia could paint and draw beautifully, but when she looked at words on a page, all she could see was a jumble. It took a very special teacher to recognize little Tricia's dyslexia, and that was Mr. Falker, who encouraged her to overcome her reading disability. Patricia Polacco would never forget him and the way that he had changed her life. Thank You, Mr. Falker is part of our social emotional collection, which can be checked out by school staff. And you can also find a copy of the book in our regular library collection. Aloha Everything by Kaylin, Melia George, and illustrated by May White. In this exciting adventure, you'll encounter mighty canoes crashing over ocean waves, regal hawks soaring high above the clouds, and brilliant lizards jumping nimbly through forest trees. Most importantly, you'll meet a courageous young girl who learns, grows, and comes to love her island home with all her heart. Thank You, Mr. Panda. Gracias, Senor Panda. A bilingual book by Steve Antony. Mr. Panda has brought special gifts for all his friends, but the presents aren't quite right. Mr. Panda and Lemur remind everyone that it's the thought that counts. El Señor Panda ha traído regalos especiales para todos sus amigos. Pero los regalos no son perfectos. El Señor Panda y Lemur les recuerdan a todos que lo que cuenta es la intención. Keepunumuk, Weechamoon's Thanksgiving Story by Danielle Greendeer, Antony Perry, and Alexis Bunten. Illustrated by Gary Meaches Sr. Wampano children listen as their grandmother tells them a story from 400 years ago about Weechamoon, the wise corn, and her sisters, beans and squash. It's a story of a harvest feast between the Wampano people and newcomers to a land now known as Plymouth, Massachusetts. The Tea Dragon Festival by Katie O'Neill. The backdrop to this cozy fantasy, this beautiful graphic novel, is a festival of gratitude for the magical tea dragons that inhabit a remote village. Rin has grown up with the tea dragons, but stumbling across a real dragon turns out to be a different matter entirely. Aiden is a young dragon who was appointed to protect the village, but fell asleep in the forest 80 years ago. With the aid of Rin's adventuring Uncle Eric and his partner Hezekiel, they investigate the mystery of Aiden's enchanted sleep. But Rin's real challenge is to help Aiden come to terms with feeling that he cannot get back the time that he has lost. This is one in a series of graphic novels that are among my favorites. I hope that readers will cherish these books as much as I do. And finishing out our video, here is If You Lived During the Plymouth Thanksgiving, written by Chris Newell and illustrated by Winona Nelson. This book offers a history of the Mayflower voyage and its landing in 1620. It's a story of the Wampanoag people and their early encounters with the colonists, including the Plymouth Feast of 1621. And it tells how and when Thanksgiving became a national holiday. It also highlights some holidays that honor Native history. The book is sure to offer much to think about regarding the Thanksgiving holiday, which the book describes as a foundational story of how America came to be. And these are just a few of many wonderful books in our school library. I invite you to browse these books and others. Happy reading, everybody.